Hi, I'm Daniel Miller, and this is my business, Rockory Music School, right here in Kirkland, offering lessons on music instrument instruction to the community. I first started out working for other music schools, which worked for a while, but I quickly saw that I needed to fulfill my own vision about what would be a really good music school as far as being a higher quality of instruction, more like the college that I had attended in Boston, Berkeley, at that level of seriousness, even on a introductory beginner level. A lot of times when there's music schools for kids, it almost seems like it's oversimplified in a way that is almost like bordering on after-school care or something like that. And so I set out to make my own place where I could control the atmosphere about that kind of level of seriousness and try to have teachers that work for me who also are active performers to give a real-world experience, even at the most basic level. You know, my main goal has really been to make 100% of my income from music. It actually never occurred to me that I could start my own school until there was a free meeting with a life coach who kind of was like, oh, you could maybe do this. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could. But it was a real challenge getting a foothold, even having the lease for my school. I was not able to do that at first. I had no history of commercial real estate lease, many things like that. But there's been a lot of help with mentorship with a small business association mentors and other people that have helped me along the way. Later challenges have been just the kinds of programs that I offer are not necessarily something that's existed before. So I think part of the challenge is kind of letting others see what you have to offer. One of the things that really helped at the first stage was at the music school I was working for. A friend of mine was selling pianos, and the pianos for sale were also for use in that music school. And so when I started this music school, he had experience with having his own business, and we were able to get a space and start together. And I started by subletting a room in his space, and that's Ken Wild's. You know, all the pianos we have here are his, so it's a great relationship. More showroom space for him, and free pianos for us that the kids are, it's nice to be on a real piano. It really adds something to the room. You put a piano in a room and all of a sudden, there's just a presence to it. And one of the flagship programs that we have is in the summer camps, or week-long day camps where we rehearse intensely for the first 2 days, and then we go out and perform around the city outdoors. And at first it was a bit of a challenge to find places that would be, allowed to play. As a busker, you're always looking for a place to play. After having talked to several local businesses and explained what our mission was, and as far as getting the music out and the kids in the public, we now have a few different spots around Kirkland that is just great working relationship where we have an established schedule and we can go out and have that experience of playing for the public, putting the tip jar there, and getting that exposure. Another program we have is a once a week band class, and so that has a final concert. We've partnered with Lake Washington Christian Church where we have a stage. One thing that is really positive is there's adults who maybe never took music lessons as a kid, and it's something that they've always wanted to do. And I really believe that anybody can start. It's not true that you have to do this at 5 years old. And I have 2 adult violin students who are playing just as great and learning at the same speed as any kid. They're getting that kind of enjoyment out of it, and they're progressing at an adult age. So that was really rewarding. I've never loved Kirkland more than now, actually, because I feel that I have a purpose to take what I've learned from wherever and give it to the place that I grew up in. And I feel like I have a special ability for that because I know the place so well, and I think that everybody wants to know that they're doing something that's useful with their life. So I feel that here, yeah.